Alrighty, hey ho! Hey everyone. Nice to see you guys again. Doing this a little on a different day than usual, but we still got Annika.
Hi, I'm still here.
And
It's
we
been
got
nearly a week.
oh
Please
sorry.
help.
No, yeah, please help. I've kidnapped him for this long. And we also got LV.
Hi.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. I'm excited. Alrighty, let's do this. Let's finish up and save Roundrox in order so that she can come back to all of her junk, her shiny junks. The Curl and the Colossus. Ah, adventurer. You come in an opportune moment. It would seem we have a visitor. I was pacing about thinking of Roundrox when something in the shadows drew my eye. I caught only a brief glimpse, but it bore an uncanny resemblance to Quickthinks' constant companion. Shanoa, was it? If the Curl's here, there's a good chance her Illuminati keepers are close by. We'd best track her down, and quickly. Follow me! Oh, it's that black cat! Yes! Just don't hurt it. Just don't hurt her. Oh, also today we have a princely hatchling because chocobos with pope hats are the best. I don't know if this is Jadelin's like sibling or something. But either way, he's got a little pope hat. He's the best.
It's the leader of Jadelin's religion.
There you go. Well, Jadelin also has a pope hat. That's the difference.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Maybe Jadelin's the leader then.
Yeah, Jadelin's probably the leader, so there's the pope hat. Alright, anyway. Oh, there, look, it's the little black cat! Black cat, what you doing here, man? Black cat, black cat. It's just as I thought. It is Shanoa. Where is it? One curl kitten looks much the same as another, and she doesn't seem to have brought any of her friends. Wow, racist. Racist against cats. Over there! Zoom! What? Shanoa's running too. Uplanders! What are all these snap crashings and... An Illuminati spy! Sent by Quickthings to observe our movements, like as not. Given the sizable disadvantage at which we find ourselves, we thought it best to relieve him of duty. He spends his final moments babbling about all of the Illuminati's deranged schemes. Claimed that once the final core was activated and Alexander fully operational, the fortress would gain the power to travel through time, taking them along with it. Wah! He seemed quite convinced that Quickthings was a prophet of sorts, a traveler from the future come to the present to return history to its proper state. Aye, and that's not the half of it. According to him, the battle for history has already been won, and not by us. For the future is written the Enigma Codex, and we but play our roles in it. Quickthings, a traveler from the future? That would certainly explain how he was able to anticipate our every move, but could it be that he has already conquered the world of tomorrow? Have all of our efforts been in vain? Bah! Tongue flaps of crazed Illuminati make brain case hurt. Backricks would speak of different subject. What brings Uplanders back to shortstop? Having settled upon a plan of action, Sid and I were in the process of making our final preparations with Master Matoya when this kitten scampered in, mewing as if to beckon us. We duly followed her, and she came back here, much to the dismay at the fellow at our feet. I'm not one to lick a gift curl in the mouth, but something about all this doesn't sit right with me. She has been at Quickthings' side, make that on his bloody head every step of the way, and now she decides to betray her keepers? If the cat could speak our tongue, I would have a question or two for her, mayhap even 3. Ugh, I can't believe I'm even considering this, but it wouldn't be the strangest thing I've heard today. You there, cat! You're Shanoa. Quickthings' little familiar, aren't you? 2 mews for yay, 1 for nay. Mew! Mew! He can understand us. Did she truly? Do you want to go home? Mew! Only 1 mew! 7 L's! I didn't think the bloody furball might actually understand us, but that doesn't mean we can trust her. For all we know, she could be here to do her master's dirty work. A moment, Uplanders. Tongue flaps of Roundrox come back to Backrix's brain case. 3 years ago, when Roundrox find Codex Splinterstone, Roundrox says Black Curl Child is there, onlooking. Backrix thinks nothing of it then, but now... You mean to imply that Shanoa here was present when we attempted the summoning? I very much doubt that. If she were a kitten 3 years ago, she would have been a full-grown curl by now. Unless, that is, she took a shortcut through time. An implausible theory, I grant you, but one we cannot well dismiss in light of recent events. If true, it would raise a still more troubling possibility, that Roundrox's discovery of the Codex was no mere coincidence, but an event orchestrated by Quickthinks to further his own ends. Oh, this just gets better and better. Look, whatever is going on here, we're not like to find out by standing around talking. We need to delve deeper into that fortress. And, as luck would have it, Wedge claims his latest invention will allow us to do just that. I've sent him and Biggs on ahead to the Maker's Quarter to perform their final twists. Meet them there when you're ready. I'll join you as soon as my own preparations are complete. Leave it to me! What is up with this black cat? This black cat. To travel back in time and set past wrongs aright. Who could resist such temptation? How grievous the consequences of surrendering to it. Or in allowing the past to consume us and making our every choice, our every action the correct one, would we not cease to live in the present and in turn lose sight of the future? 'Tis a path not to redemption, but to madness. Oh no, man! If I could turn back time and get my parents back! Just saying.
I'd be Cher.
What? I don't know that. I don't know that song, I'm sorry.
If I could turn back time
and save my parents. What? That's why I was so confused.
Sorry.
Nah, I get it. Very cute. If Quickthinks truly has seen the future, we may very well be walking straight into a trap. And yet, what other choice do we have? I must apologize once again for my negligence last time, Calosa. Rest assured I have done my utmost to make it up to you with my latest invention. Why, it may very well be my best yet. Yes, I have a good feeling about this mission. This time we'll show you that power-mad Gobby what for. Or we'll show that power-mad Gobby, not you, or that power-mad, whatever. Oh, Calosa, all fired up and ready to go, are we? I'd best hurry up and brief you on the task at hand. In a nutshell, we'll be attacking the Primal on 2 fronts. As we speak, Ishtal is leading an attempt to cut off the Primal source of ether. Our job, meanwhile, will be heading to the belly of the beast and rescue young Roundrox. Without her to view the Enigma Codex for him, the Illuminati won't be able to turn back time anymore, giving us a fighting chance to beat the bastards. Chief reckons that the shortest path is through the giant's great fat noggin. Only problem is that it's inside the barrier. Not to worry, though. Wedge's latest wonder will take care of that. He's dubbed it the BBG-2, which he tells me is short for Barrier Be Gone. Then what's the 2 for? Of course, the barrier doesn't just serve to keep folk out, it also keeps the Primal in. That being why Mita and her mates raised the bleeding thing in the first place. So the moment it goes down, there'll be nothing to stop the Colossus from running rampant, if it has a mind to. Which means we're gonna need to move fast. The Chief will take the Excelsior in as close as he can to Alexander's head, where you'll jump off and secure us away inside. Wasting no time, you'll then climb back aboard and Wedge will re-engage the barrier. All before our metal friend even knows what's happening. Got it? Good, because we've got our work cut out for us. Let's get going! Woo! Let's do it. You guys ready?
Ready.
Ready.
And the best thing about this, let's clear all this, I was doing something else. The best thing about this is that something recently came up and people are running these things now. So it might even be faster than before. Might not be, because people are running the latter ones and not the former ones. People always want to do it the fastest way, so a lot of people are just spamming the good one, I say in air quotes. But that means I'll be getting items that I need.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Oh, there we go.
Oop. Alright, time to deactivate the barrier. The little rocks. Oh, jeez. Oh, he knows. Smoke is too thick. Can't see a damn thing. You have to press on alone. Don't worry. We got this. Eyes of the Creator. Big Switch, bring the Excelsior around. You're on your own there, Calosa. Good luck and God's the speed.
Oh, that's a surprise.
Oh, is someone new?
Yeah.
Boing!
So I only saw that you were
jeez.
watching.
By the way, this one was an absolute pain to do in Savage. This guy absolutely annihilates you. Look at that! He's annihilating him now.
I don't think he's using any, like,
No, he
defensive
was. He
moves.
was. He had the super big one and the more HP.
Okay, I only saw the more HP.
But like, I would watch as like in Savage, the tank would just straight up go from 100 or like 90 to 0, just straight up. And this guy is not fun even in normal to heal through. I don't like this guy, but I'm gonna do it. Let's see if people know how to do this. So, he's showing you his gimmick. If he absorbs too much scrap metal, he gets an arm and more power. But if the lava destroys the scrap metal, then he can't absorb it. Oh, you're supposed to drag him over. Oh. Wonderful. Oh boy. Oh boy, they don't know how to do this. It's gonna be fun. Yeah, you need to kill it over here. He's gonna get this scrap here. Yep, see? Gonna get that scrap. Good job. And now, they're gonna drop rubble, and you want to hide behind the rubble. There you go. Great, great! Kill it, kill it, kill it! Well, we're gonna get more scrap now. Wonderful. Yep, now he has 2 arms, and now he's gonna start absolutely annihilating people.
I tried to pull them.
There is nowhere we can, yep. There's nowhere we can hide. Oh, jeez. Nope. Yay! No one knows how to do this. Fight!
So is that because the off tank died or something? Why did they aggro onto me?
Because they need to. Because you need to be the one who wakes them up. Yeah, hey Aqua. Sorry you got to see us die. Oh boy. But it sounds like the warrior knows what's gonna happen, so he can do it. Let's turn recycling into a boss. Yeah, it's a recycle boss. I mean, that's what you do with a giant robot, right? So yeah. If this other tank knows what's what, then we should be okay. So what we need to do, as you can see, is going to pick up the power generator. No! Idiot. He's doing fine, but he didn't do the right one. There we go. Drag him over here. There you go. Okay. And get out of the way. There we go. Easy. That's fine. I don't gotta heal.
Yeah, see, I just decided not to do that because I thought it was the off tank's job.
It is, but if the off tank is an idiot, then there's not much you can do about it.
Yeah.
You drop it and then you just get behind it. Easy. Oh, hey, learning. Okay. I can finally take some time for DPS. Yeah. Also, is that a ruby carbuncle just sitting in the lava? Man, what a cool dude.
Listen, my ruby is something else.
You're welcome, Neptune. Fame. My tactician.
So we gotta bring this guy all the way over here, and then kill him. Because this is the last one that is destroyed. That gets lava. So if he will wipe the entire raid if he is still alive when the lava comes. There we go. Okay. So then we just get out of the way,
Okay.
Easy. Honk. Mm-hmm. Hope this guy likes the rest of Alexander. Yo, what's up? Fine work, old friend. Thanks to you, we finally have our way in. Stay where you are. We're coming. But first, now that you're clear, we'd best get that barrier back up before the big fellow gets restless. Wedge, ready the BBG-2 and reactivate the barrier on my mark. Mark! Hey! His little face. His little face is stuck. So we can get in, but he can't get out. Excellent timing, Y'shtola. Calosa's done it. We have a clear path to the heart of the beast. Good. 'Tis a relief to hear that at least one side of the operation proceeded according to plan. What do you mean? The same may not be said of the other. Our efforts to cut off the primal source of ether proved wholly ineffective. Quite why, I cannot say, though I am hopeful that one among us can. What's up, Mide? What, Mide? On the basis that... What, Mide? On the basis that she summoned the damn thing, you mean? I think you'd better explain. Like all primals, Alexander constantly draws ether from its surroundings both to sustain itself and to gain in strength. Master Matoya and I believed we could disrupt or at least inhibit this process by means of Arcanima. By creating a vast impassable etheric membrane between the primal and the land from which it drinks, aye. Which is why the old witch had me place those infernal devices of hers in every nook and cranny of this place. Are you telling me they don't work? Yes and no. Far as we can tell, the Arcanima are functioning precisely as intended, and yet, for reasons we have been unable to ascertain, they have had no measurable effect on the primal. Alright, well, out with it, Mide. If there's anything you haven't told us, we need to hear it now. We're running out of options. Are you gonna touch your scar? Okay. I fear it will not avail us, but very well. It all began with a curious encounter in my younger days. I was out playing on my own one day when a stranger appeared before me. He told me anything my heart wished could be mine if I but heeded his words. Here it comes! In my youth, I did not fully comprehend what the man was proposing at the time. Nevertheless, his words seemed to burn themselves into my very soul. Reunite the scattered shards of the Enigma Codex, he said, and perform the sacred rite before the ruins that yet stand strong against the river's flow. Then, and only then, shall your hopes and dreams become reality. This is a guy from 1.0! He is the man with no shadow. That's all we've ever known him as. He is, because he has no shadow, he is probably an Ascian. He and Warrior of Light and Y'shtola ended up trying to get this mystic horn, and then he ended up stealing it and disappearing with it. It was probably gonna appear sometime during 1.0, but since 1.0 was bad, it never came up again, and so they popped it in here somewhere. Where is this Ascian guy? No one knows. He's never referred to again so far. We'll see, man, we'll see. With that, he handed me a relic, a horn with a tip of metal, which seemed so foreign as to hail from another world. It would serve as a catalyst for the summoning, he explained. A gift from your friend Travanchet. And then he was gone. There you go. Hey! Oh yeah, 14's the Cid is really nice. I'm just saying. Travanchet? I know the man. Our paths crossed during my time in Limsa, in the days before the calamity. I might have guessed that the Asians had a hand in this. There we go. For the like 3 people who didn't know. Well, I guess many people who didn't know. But the 3 people who do know, now they know. The horn of which you speak was once rumored to reside on Seal Rock. It is a lost relic of the ancients with the power to manipulate the etheric energy in the very air around us. The Scions have long pursued the horn, fearing the devastation that might ensue were it an artifact of such power to fall into the wrong hands. And now it's in the wrong hands. Finally I do begin to see. By the right of it, Alexander's third corps is using the horn to draw ether from far and wide. 'Tis little wonder our plan failed. Even without moving an ilm, the primal possesses the means to drain not just this land of ether, but our very star. Then our course is clear. If the old witch's magics won't avail us, we just have to get inside and dismantle the core the old-fashioned way. Time for punching! Indeed, and yet we must be wary. We have seen the course of time reversed once before. We may very well see it again. Even should we succeed in destroying our target, there is naught to prevent the Illuminati from simply returning the stricken core to its previous state. Aye. They are free to turn back the clock again and again, the primal growing stronger all the while. So what do we do then? We can't just give up! No, we press on. Lest we forget, controlling Alexander requires the Codex, and the Codex is but a useless piece of stone without the mind of the Gobby girl. If we can rescue Roundrox, Quick thinks we'll have no way to flip the hourglass. So we don't dismantle the core, we save Roundrox first. The Circle of Knowing once tasked me with the recovering of the horn, and 'twas through mine own negligence that Travanchet acquired it. That it now endangers our world is my responsibility. Even were I not a scion, would do all in my power to make amends. Whatever assistance I can offer, it is yours. Then it begins. I'll send word to our friends in Idleshire. Biggs, Wedge, ready the Excelsior. Calosa, prepare for departure. Let Operation Rescue Roundrox commence. I didn't even nod, but I was totally thinking it. Roundrox. What the? 2 Shanoas? What could it mean? Twin cats! Need some cats! Even if we succeed in freeing Roundrox, what will remain of the girl we once knew? To the Illuminati, she's little more than a cog in their divine machine. They need her alive, aye, but no more than that. They will not have scrupled to use any means necessary to force her compliance. Oh no! Don't think like that, Mide! Backrick said he saw Shanoa standing on top of the Colossus, at Quickthinks' side, just as you would expect her to be. Do you think Backrick's new pet is just a long-lost littermate? The resemblance is truly uncanny. His name is Schrodinger! You? Backrick sees Shanoa on top of Whirlycog Giant. This is different, Carl Kitten, so Backrick's name's her Schrodinger. What does it mean? Backrick does not know. Tell me about yourself. Bloodblender wishes to know background data of Backrick's very well. Backrick's keeps eye on Illuminati struggle. But why is Backrick's chosen? Uplander will wonder. It is by request of Slowfix. Many gobbies like tinker making tools and machinery, but Backworks has brain case like steel trap, catching all heard things, all seen things. So where Illuminati gather, there does Watch of Backworks begin. I'll ask you about the Watcher books later. For now, let's go! I think the Watcher books are basically just ways, like, if you're not sure of what's been going on, it's just to give you a reminder of what's been going on. I see what they did there, Temple Tap. 7 L's! It wasn't enough that those Illuminati lunatics had a bleeding time machine, was it? No, it had to be a time machine with the power to destroy the whole bleeding world. I mean, I'm used to the future of Eorzea being at stake, but this is the future, past, and present all worlds into one. We have to get Roundrox out of there before those gobbies can put any more of their crazed schemes into motion. Speaking of gobbies, have you talked to old Backworks lately? Turns out the kitten you met wasn't Shinoa after all. It's just a doppelganger. He's already taken the little furball back to the shortstop and given it a name, Schrödinger, or however you pronounce it. Anyway, I'd best be heading back that way myself. See you there, Calosa. What? Why are you here then? I thought you were heading back to the shortstop. Question? Ready to head back into the belly of the beast, Calosa? Alright, let's get this rescue mission off the ground. First, some good news. While the barrier was down, we were able to get our first good look inside Alexander's innards. As far as we could tell, Roundrox is being held captive in what seems to be the central control chamber of the whole Colossus, called, helpfully, Central Control. As to how we reach it, do you remember when you infiltrated Midas, there was that cavernous room with a great city in it? Aye, well, we've spotted one of those floating platforms which goes back and forth between there and the place we need to get to. Quickest route to the city is straight through the giant's head. You go in through the hatch you opened for us last time, take care of any guards, and secure the platform I mentioned. Meanwhile, the chief and the others will be making their way to you via Midas, after setting out in advance to sweep the place for any nasty surprises. Once you've all rendezvoused, it'll be time to storm the control room, while me and Wedge stage a little diversion. Got all that? Good! Let's crack some Illuminati skulls! I honestly forget this one's boss. I was talking about it with Aonica, like, I honestly forget what this one's boss is. Alright, are we ready?
Ready.
Hey,
Yep.
Let's do it. Breath of the Creator. Less than 5 minutes average wait time. Oh, by the way, if you saw before, they were little rocks, but now that the barrier's down, the rocks aren't there anymore. But now you can hang out on this little face. Yep. Yay! This was where I liked to hang out back when Heaven's Word was new. Hey Alex, what's up? Can I land here? I cannot land here. You know what? Let's use the best one ever. Adamantoise! Yes. Worth every gold saucer point. And watch, here it comes. Are you ready, Aqua? Are you ready? Yes! Whee! Oh, jeez! Careful, you'll get motion sick. It's the best! Go, Adamantoise, go! It's the best, isn't it? I told you. No! Why is it tanks? It's always tanks. I'm unsure. There's another mount that they have is Fenrir, and they also have a giant gold saucer like replica, like the big cactar. Like you can ride on a giant like gold saucer cactar thing. It's pretty great. But it's also like the most expensive thing in there. I'm close though. How many MGPs do I have? Yeah, I think it's like 2 million. So like
it's 2 million, yeah.
Yeah, I'm like right there. I hope it comes with barf bags. It probably does. Not. But it's okay. Calosa is crazy and she can do everything. Should have expected that from Gold Saucer, yeah. Why would they give you extra money? Why? That would be stupid. No one, they'd never give you extra money. Oh yeah, this is the black chocobo that Arshafon gave us, and there's also a black chocobo chick, a chocobo courier chick. Spiteful claims that this adorable black chocobo hatchling is in fact simply another plain yellow chocobo colored with pine tar in a feeble attempt to prey on prospective buyers have only fueled the natural-born flyer's passion to take to the skies. Heck yeah, tiny child. Where every chocobo ever. Thank goodness. We know that every chocobo ever says que.
Well, not in some translations.
Work.
Yeah. Yes, it's not every chocobo ever.
That's true. That's very true. I've mentioned it before in another Let's Play, but do you know where que comes from?
I think you've told me before, but you can say it again.
Do you know, LV?
I don't.
That's okay. No, not many people know because it's a Japanese thing. There's a food. There's a snack called a chocoboru because it's a ball made of chocolate.
Oh.
And so it's that they actually stole it from that. That's where chocobo came from, because it's a chocolate ball. And then there's a little mascot that looks like a little weird, like oval, like a little oval bird thing, and it goes quack quack quack. So there you go. Yeah, Squaresoft is stealing property. Intellectual property since the 90s. Yeah, you can pet it. You can also slash hand over. You can feed it. He came over to get it out of my hand. Good job, baby. There you go. Good girl. Maybe a boy, I don't know. Time for a gooby. Time for a gooby butt. I'm probably gonna cut this out. Now no one will know the secret of chocobos. Oh my goodness. Come on, you losers.
That was a stream exclusive.
There you go. Stream exclusive. No one's gonna know. Actually, if you guys check out Adventures of Mana Let's Play, well, this is gonna be cut out anyway, so you'll never know. That's where I talked about it. I talked about it a little bit in that one as well. So there you go. That's where que comes from. Oh, actually, you know what? Why don't we read? Hey, Backrix, talk about the Watcher book or whatever. Give Backrix a moment. There, now Uplander can read Gobby account. Illuminati pose a threat to Idleshire from their stronghold inside Charlian Ruins. But when stronghold becomes the Colossus of Iron and begins to climb out of river, then does Gobbyflock turn to Scions for aid. Now times head gob of Illuminati is quick thinks all thoughts. He desires to make all knowings his own and takes ancient technologies at point of fighting tool and keeps secrets clenched in fists of iron. Colossus of Iron is no doubt Illuminati handwork. Ishtolis as it feeds on ether, it's draining hinterlands of much fastness. Land will be emptied if it stirs again. But Illuminati magic barrier protects China since great shivery shakes of ground 3 years past. Bactrix thought Charlian ruins are freed from river bottom, then it came bobbing to surface. But daughter of Slowfix says different. Roundrox comes that giant stood then and ground quivered underneath the Sid believes her. Thinks that someone tried to summon Primal and failed. Oh god! Backrix, why?
You weren't even the last one.
Backrix knew of claim, but it was just imaginings. Roundrox is only a little gobby after all, but she is proved right and is another with eyes for shiny junk and trinkets. Never has Backrix seen Roundrox so happy as when she is with Uplander Treasure Hunter. There you go! Whew!
Speed reader.
Speed reader! I don't know where that. Oh my! Disappointed!
I knew it was gonna happen too.
Ah! Hey!
Yeah.
Huzzah! Hey, back to the city!
Back to the city.
What was
Back
it? I'm
to
forgetting
the
I'm forgetting his name, but we have to go back to the city. I can't do. Oh, that's it. This
Doc
one.
Brown.
Doc. No, the kid, because he is Marty. Marty, we have to go back to the
Oh.
city. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, you were thinking of the name that he says, not
Yeah,
who
because
says
the name that he says, not the character who says it. Yeah.
Right.
Oh my gosh, we have a spoiler name character in our group. I'm not pointing out which
we
one
do.
it is.
Tater pot.
I do like okay. That's a good one. I do like Draugo Bahamdi Tite? What?
Tater thought. I like that one.
Tater thought is also good. I love it. Is it a potato? Please tell me it's a potato.
It's gotta be.
It's gotta be. It can't be anything
It
but.
is.
Yes! Look at that stupid hat! I love it. That is a good thought. Oh, the meat shield? Yeah, that's a tank thing. That's a tank one.
This one.
Oh, that took forever to come up.
Lanebricks is not hating Uplanders, but Quick Thinks pays much jingly shine. Lanebricks kills Uplanders dead. Here we go! Whee! Hi! Oh god!
Welcome to the party.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh no, trap! Oh no, he's setting off traps! This one stay in the middle because it's gonna shoot.
Ow.
It's gonna shoot. Needles along the sides. This one you want to stay away. Bonk. And then get it. Easy. Lanebricks will flatten Uplanders like Crawly Bug. Whoa, jeez! This bugged out on me once, and then it just rolled over and crushed me, even though it's supposed to knock you back. So be careful. It's supposed to knock you back like that, but it didn't, and I just got crushed underfoot in the fire. It was great.
And the Dragoon, of course, I'll be careful.
There you go, man. You know. Oh, jeez. Oh, think again. Stay inside. You think you're safe and far place? Now he's gonna use a ranged attack. No, wait. He's gonna use a melee attack. There we go. Uplander comes close. Gets special surprise.
Ouch.
Six again. Hey, easy. Oh no! No! He fell to his death. Rip that guy, yep. Rip him in half! Ah. Excellent work, old friend. That platform is our shortcut to the heart of the machine. All seems quiet on our front, so 7 hells, we've got company! Sid! Sid! Nothing to do but continue on and save Roundrox. Ah, there you are, Calosa. We were met by a small welcoming party, but that was nothing we couldn't handle. Biggs and Wedge just contacted me as well. They're headed here as we speak. Roundrox! Oh, baby! So this is the Enigma Codex. Is this the central core? And that must be the third and final core. 12, have mercy. If you could but see the volumes of ether issuing from it.
Yes, much swirly bright time wings can spread, travel to overtimes, make bad things good again.
Could it be? Do we truly have the power to change the past? I could erase my mistakes. I could see him again. Mide, no!
3 years ago, Mide lost Dear One. Mide wants Dear One back, yes? Roundrox helps Mide.
Roundrox, wait! No! You must save your strength.
Mide worries too much. Roundrox is strong, Gobby. Uplanders, hold on to brain cases.
Time wings, spread! That just reminds me of, in Chrono Trigger, the epoch was called the Wings of Time.
Right, what?
7 L's, has the girl gone mad? Stop this, Roundrox! Stop it, I say!
The past to the future and back to the present. Silbird, fly Silbird.
Oh no, oh no! We're going back!
Ah! Roundrox!
So who wants to go on an adventure through time? Too bad it's happening.
Damn it.
Roundrox is just rubbing his eyes.
Biggs? Where are we? Why is everything spinning?
Biggs, Wedge, can you hear me? Roundrox has engaged Alexander's time distortion mechanism. We're hurtling into the past! We're...
What? Ah, crap.
Well... We're going back 3 years into the past! Back then, she had the power to use the Enigma Codex. But Alexander suddenly appeared. We did it! Good job, Mide.
Beep.
What the?
Biggs, over here! You're not gonna believe this!
Eh? What's Mide doing down there with all the... Hold on, they're performing the summoning ritual! Bugger me, we really are in the past!
Ah!
What are the 7 L's? Someone's taking control of the Colossus! Hold tight, I think it's about to go berserk! It's got 2 people controlling it now! No! This was all what they wanted. This was what they planned. Damn it all. This isn't right. We must abort the summoning. Quickly, Mide, the seal! Yeah. Oh no! The whirlpool! It's gonna suck the boyfriend in! We caused this! Diane! No! Just writing down. Yep, okay.
What is metal making kitten doing?
how she got the scar. This cat is super badass. It's true. No. No. Meanwhile, 3 years ago, Roundrox. There's the cat, and there's the shiny stone. And that's what happened 3 years ago. We caused this. Can it be? Twould seem we are back in our own time. Quick things, all thoughts!
Past is made right, and we return to now times. Treasure hunters' friends die, as it is writ, as it must be. Uplanders serve quick things well today.
What the?
Uplanders are not grasping meaning. Quick things breaks into bitty pieces, fit in Uplanders' tiny brain cases. Time is flat round shape. All things Uplanders and Gobbies did, are doing, and will do. Doings happen over and over and over again for all times.
So when Mida and her friends attempted to summon Alexander 3 years ago, what they actually saw was us traveling back in time? But that's madness! Time is an endless circle. My failure, my pain, my suffering, it was all doomed to unfold like this from the very beginning? Oh no! We're surrounded! Let us away, quickly! Meaty!
Meaty must hurry!
No. Nothing remains for me out there. My future, my past, my reason for being, it all ended before it ever began. Meaty! Meaty! Roundrox's best friend! Now that we're out of that cutscene, I love this from LB. So, one time during that boss, a healer stood on one of those traps and would not move. Finally, the healer said, "How do you avoid the traps?" And someone else said, "Just don't stand on them." She is still rezzing people on the trap. Hey! Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Uplander has seen Roundrox. Backrix hope she is safe. As for Backrix, Backrix is not liking high places much anymore.
Oh, poor Backrix.
Good to see you safe, Calosa. Whatever happened inside the control room anyway? As for us, on second thought, let's save that for another day.
Yo, Biggs, what's up? Chief, you're Stula, Roundrox. Gods, I've never been so bloody glad to see ya. I thought we'd never make it back here. Wait, where's Mide?
Mide stays behind a giant of whirly cogs. All because of Roundrox. Roundrox must go back into giant of whirly cogs and save Mide.
You leave that to us, child. Wedge, get Jessie on that link pearl and tell her to bring the Excelsior around.
Mm-hmm.
Though I don't care much for the answer, we finally know the truth behind the events of that day 3 years past. The Illuminati masterminded the massacre, and, through some ungodly trick of time, 'twas us that brought them there to do the deed. What about Mide? The only thing keeping her going was the hope that her beau's soul lived in that machine. But seeing what happened to the poor bastard... Aye, we witnessed the truth with our own eyes, sucked into the core of the Colossus to sate the primal's appetite. If aught remains of him, it is no more than heat and light. No! Biggs and Wedge's excellent adventure. Yes! Speaking of, I saw the new movie. It was actually kind of cute.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, it was really adorable.
I should watch that sometime.
Yeah. What was it? Bill and Ted Face the Music? That was it.
Yeah.
Roundrox is resting back at shortstop. Muchly worries for her friend Mide, but is safe. Backrix is happy to be on flat ground again. Then Uplanders tell Backrix he must go back into Giant of Whirlycogs for next mission. What must poor Gobby do to get some rest? Jessie had the nerve to give me a dressing down for not saying please. Said I was getting too big for my britches. Does she have any idea what we've been through? Honestly.
Quickthink says the future's already written, eh? That we're fighting a losing battle? Well, we've got a thing or two to say about that, don't we, Calosa?
Yeah, I've played Final Fantasy 13. You always fight fate, right? The lightning, what did you sound? I didn't actually play 13.
Roundrox is safe with us, which means the Illuminati won't be turning back time on us anymore. And that's not all. Thanks to your efforts, we've got ourselves path straight to the third and final core. Aye, the very heart of the Colossus. Put it out of action, the whole thing will grind to a halt. Let's go, Calosa. We'll show the Illuminati that the future's yet to be decided, and save Mide while we're at it. Yeah, heart of the creator! Y'all ready for this?
Ready.
No. I mean, a fake. Sorry.
Let's look at another minion. We've got a Taoist Moogle. These things are available now for the Tombstone event. Enray, an acolyte to renowned Far Eastern monk, Master Togen, is believed to have handcrafted this quaint automaton for a kind adventurer who once lent her aid to the pair. How it ended up for sale in a foreign market remains a mystery. Are you ready now? Alright. I wasn't joking, by the way, about the Moogle punching. Sideragu, please. Don't punch Moogles. Yeah. Here you go, baby Moogle. Get a little hug. Get a little pet. Alright, let's do this then. Average wait time, 8 minutes. Time elapsed, 11. Hey, average wait time went up to 11 because it realized we were whining. Hey, do you guys want to try it unsynced?
Yeah.
It's a lot of, how would you call it? Mechanics, but
I'm gonna switch
but
glasses.
it's really not like it's not like you need like 47 people there.
Alright.
Sure, why not? Let's try it. Let's try it unsynced.
Got the wrong plan, but it's fine.
Are you sure? You sure it's okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright. Going in at level 80. I thought this was gonna happen because once you get towards the end of these, no one wants to do them. Part of the cremator, get it? Here we go.
People are kind of glimpsing the future with me now.
Here we
With
go.
Ionica.
It's gonna be great. Spoiler alert, don't look. Not joking.
Yeah.
Look at how cute she is.
I also completely forgot how to play Dancer.
1,
Oh,
2,
it's this
1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bunch of mechanics, but it's not stupid about it.
The good news is my hardware is better
Yeah.
for this one.
Here it comes! Hey Aqua, you recognize this? Gonna be honest, I screamed when I first saw this. It's Ark from Final Fantasy IX! Woo!
Well, like the conveyor belt works for me now.
Yay! Forward! Okay, are we ready?
Ready.
Yep.
Designation Blasty, intruders to central calculation system detected, initiating extermination protocol. Forward and back and then forward and back and then go forward and back then.
Do you want us to go slow, by the way?
Oh! I mean, we could try and get an entire bit of this music in because it's damn good.
Yeah, okay.
Foot forward. Oh, we're fighting. We're fighting for aggro. Forward and back and the 1 foot forward, forward and back and the forward and back. All right. Oh, jeez. Transition to rapid fire mode. Combat zone and all intruders will be eliminated. Whee! Time to ride around on Ark. Whee!
You just told me the X button.
Mission time at a time. Time at a time. Jump! Whee! 1 second. Less than a second. Oh, hey! We didn't do enough damage to it to skip the DPS phase.
It was intentional.
That's good. But yeah, Lapis Lazuli are the things that buffs Ark's damage in Final Fantasy IX. The more Lapis Lazuli you have in your inventory, the more damage Ark will do. And Eternal Darkness! Woo! Okay, the entire music happens, so now we can.
Okay.
Woo! No. And he's gonna do right laser sword next, maybe. Sometimes.
Oh, I accidentally clicked it a bunch too many times.
Oh, kill the plasma shield. You gotta kill it from the front, too. If you try to do it from the side, it doesn't work. And now it's gonna attack. There we go. Exponential entropy.
Yay.
Forward and back and forward and back. and then go forward and back, then the 1 foot forward, forward and back, and then forward and back. Oh, hi. Yeah, I'm so excited for Garnet's LD because she gets to summon Ark in that one as well. So, Ark! Do you guys know where Ark comes from? Go ahead. Say if you know. Go ahead.
The Book of Genesis.
No. Also, yes, but also no. But the real one is that you notice it wasn't just Ark, it was Cruise Chaser. Cruise Chaser, designation Blasty. Cruise Chaser and Blasty were actually from a video game that Square Enix made before they even made Final Fantasy. When they made Ark in Final Fantasy IX, it was referencing Square Enix before they were like a popular or like famous company. Cruise Chaser. Look it up. Look it up. Look it up, look it up, look it up. So there you go, that's Cruise Chaser. That's the real Ark. There you go. Yeah, super cool. If I recall, it was an RPG as well. Outstanding, Calosa. Another Illuminati creation reduced to scrap metal. I'll wager the mere sight of you is enough to send the gobbies scurrying back to the drawing board. Thanks, Wedge. Oh yeah, best buds. Well, time to turn off this ether guzzling core and we'll be done. There it is, the heart of the beast. Only now that I see it up close do I comprehend the true scale of the thing. Yeah, if this is just the heart, to have reached this size in so short a space of time, the core must be taking in ether at a positively ungodly rate. I'd be willing to wager that it can regrow itself faster than we can ever hope to chip away at it. I do like that they kind of just borrowed from Heidelin's model. Shh, don't tell anyone. What can we gonna do? Which means we'll have to change tack. Central Control Room houses everything required to operate the Colossus. It's not inconceivable that it might offer us a way to regulate or even shut off the flow of ether to the core. Of course, any attempt to control Alexander is doomed to fail without the guidance of the Enigma Codex. There's only one person alive who can access its secrets. Roundrox. But Chief, do we really have to drag the poor girl back in here? What if she falls into Illuminati hands again? Meanwhile... Wait a minute! That was the book that fell out of his hands 3 years ago! Uplanders waste their tongue flaps. Quick Things has seen the future, true future, and it ends badly for Uplanders. Very, very badly. Oh, please, you just stole that book from something 3 years... You just stole that book a long time ago. And now you're using it to talk about things in the future when you just stole it from the future. Uplanders think they just lazy walk into central control. Quick Things thinks not. All passages are sealed, all floating boards disabled. Only way left open is here, through core chamber. And when Uplanders come next, it will be Uplanders' end times. Quick Things has seen it! What the? Psh, bad Shanoa, bad creature! Shanoa! Oi, Wedge, is it just me or are you getting the feeling we've seen this happen before? Oh, what? A stupid creature, what goes on in brain case? So that was what it was when he cut off. But wait a minute, yeah, Shanoa, or what was it, Schrodinger, knocked him over and the book fell out of his hands. Shanoa! Yup. The book he was reading this whole time. Yep.
It is Watcher Book of Backrix. And look, writings end where Backrix leaves off, when Shanoa sends Watcher Book Spinny falling from Backrix's fingers.
Yep. He didn't see the future, he just stole a book from the future. What? What the? You mean to say the book Quick Thinks has been reading from all this time is your journal? The same journal that slipped from your hands when we traveled back in time? So that's how he was able to anticipate our every move. He's no prophet. He's just a gobby with delusions of grandeur and a diary from the future. I told you before. So the glorious bleeding future he was always going on about, the one that was writ, was nothing but Backrix's record of the stuff we'd already seen? So the future isn't written. Bugger me, I've just had a thought. Oi, cat, are you Schrodinger from the shortstop, or are you Quick Thinks' familiar Shanoa? Twice for yay, was it, Chief? What, you just said or! Which is yay, then? Two meows! I blamed knew it, she's both! After Schrodinger went tumbling from the Colossus, and don't ask me how she survived the drop. Hey, she's a cat, that's what they do. Quick Thinks found her, took her in, and gave her a new name. It's like that they're two cats, but also one, at the same time.
Setting aside for the moment the question of whether or not that even makes sense, what possessed the confounded cat, or whatever you want to call her, to do all this in the first place? I swear, all she's done is made a right old mess of things.
Now, Wedge. Taking out our frustrations on a mewling kitten won't get us any closer to dismantling the core. Getting back to the crux of the matter. Backrix, you said the journal ends right where you left off, yes? That's nothing but blank pages from that point on? Do you hear that, everyone? Though Quick Thinks would have us believe otherwise, the future from here onward, that is still yet to be written. And I'll be damned if we won't be the ones to write it.
Let's do this. Yeah!
All right.
Black cat. He licked himself. Or herself. But wait. So,
where did Shanoa come from? Was that a time loop? Shanoa hits the guy, falls off, gets taken in as Shanoa. Shanoa runs away to join up so she can jump and fall. What? Don't ask questions.
Don't think about it. Just don't think about it. It's fine.
Future book is gone, but no matter. All knowings of true times are safe up here. It's Quick Thinks' brain case. Quick Thinks' chosen one. Mender of history. Truth is unchanging. True times choose Quick Thinks to do their bidding. True times send Shanoa into the past, deliver to Quick Thinks knowings of future. True times live inside, guiding all of Quick Thinks' doings.
Annika is bringing up, doesn't that get answered soon anyway? And I'm pretty sure now that I remember, it gets explained kind of, if I recall, in a way that may not make 100% sense just because it's time travel, but is not like a problem. But at this point, Calosa's pretty confused.
Yeah.
Every tongue flap, every busy deal, every brain spark of Quick Thinks brings worlds closer and closer to perfection, guides Illuminati to rightful place as rulers of New World Order. True times will not be unmade by ignorant uplanders. Quick Thinks needs no future book, no gobby girl. Quick Thinks needs nothing and no one but own self. Future has chosen and future chooses Quick Thinks. Yes, Even now, power granted by True Times wells from Quick Thinks' fingertips. Power beyond understanding of Uplanders' feeble brain cases. Alexander, Overwatcher of True Times, deliver divine judgment on ignorant Uplanders and crush them out of existence for all times! No! No! Quick Things can use the Enigma Codex now! Because he believes in a perfect world. Believing in a perfect world is really great and all, but if you use it for evil... Oh no! Let me see if I got this right. 3 years ago, the Quick Thinks of back then found the journal that the Backricks have now dropped, which was only possible because we traveled to the past, what with time being a circle and all that. So, he had a look inside and, not knowing the truth of the matter, got it into his head that he was some sort of prophet chosen to set history straight, and that Chernoa, who miraculously delivered the book to him, was a messenger from the future sent to show him the way. That's all well and good, but the question remains, why did the bloody cat start all this in the first place? What could she possibly stand to gain from setting in motion this ridiculously convoluted series of events? Another answer found, another question raised. Eh, Calosa? Yes, that's what I was saying. Yo, Wedge, what's up? So the only reason Quick Thinks was able to predict the future was because he stumbled into Backricks' Watcher book 3 years ago? That's not nearly as impressive as some kind of chosen one, to say the least. All these uncanny predictions and impeccably timed actions, it was all just a sham. Without his precious book to guide him, it looks like the game is finally up. Or is it? Judgment Day. Alright, Calosa, this is it. We still don't know exactly how we're going to disable the core, but we do know that our only chance is to get back into that central control room. We also know there's only one way in, and that Quick Thinks isn't going to let us through without a fight. Now we can be pretty sure he can't see the future, not anymore at least, and without Roundrox to read the codex for him, he won't be turning back time on us either. But he's still a power-mad maniac with some of the deadliest machina in the realm at his disposal. After losing that book of his, I'd wager his trigger finger's feeling pretty itchy. Aye, we'd best be ready for a battle and a half. Muscle against metal, man against machine. Gods, I don't know whether laugh, cry, or soil myself. Mayhap all three. Ah, here comes the chief now. It's time to move out. Hey, back in the core. Time moves on, imperfect past giving way to perfect future. Worthy or unworthy of place in New World Order, Alexander will judge. Let's do this. What the? Yes, all is as Quick Thinks foresees. Truth hammer of Alexander falls on Uplanders. Ignorant and unworthy are not welcome in Illuminati future. Here, Uplanders meet their end times! Freeze time field is deactivated. No matter. Uplanders will be reduced to smolder dust. Fire! Fire? What the?
cinched my tail furs, too. 7 L's! Now that was a bit close for comfort. Is everyone alright? How did he just appeared? The Colossus inside the Colossus? Look, I don't know what that thing was, but I'm pretty damn sure I know where it went. Or, more accurately, when. If I'm not mistaken, what we're looking at is a localized distortion of time. Aw, jeez. So it's like every and no, it's like every time and no time at once? The only question is when our metal friend will appear. Better to not wait, lest it catch us unawares. Calosa, I need you to head into this distortion and dismantle the thing. We'll secure a path to the central control while you do. Good luck! You got it! You may now access Soul of the Creator. Yeah! Quite certain we just witnessed another manipulation of time, but by whom? With Roundrox gone and the Enigma Codex rendered useless, it can't very well be the Illuminati. Could Alexander have a will of its own? At any rate, we stand elms from the core, the very heart of a primal. Whatever the true nature of the entity that awaits you in there, you can be sure it won't be like any foe you've ever faced. God's the speed, Calosa. Talk about a narrow escape! If I had been standing so much as a yalm to the left, I'd be a smoking pair of boots by now. Anyway, we'd better get on with securing the area so that Y'shtola can bring up the rear with Roundrox. We didn't want to drag the poor child back here, but she's the only one who can access the controls. So that swirling void is some sort of ripple in time? Can't say I like the sound of that. You take care in there, Calosa. You got it. What is it? Oh, there's another dude here. Ah, jeez. Oh, he's just leaving. See ya, sir. Bye. And he's gone. Alright. Hey-de hey-ho. Do we want to try and just do unsynced? Or do you want to try and see if we can sync it?
We could, but isn't there a DPS check?
Elvie can heal themselves, and we can do the DPS check.
Okay, just a second then.
I mean, that's what raid mages are for, right, Elvie?
Yep.
There you go.
Okay. Correctly climate now.
Okay. Let's do it. I mean, it's very important to look perfect. Oh, wait. I think we need a tank.
Oh.
Wait, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe we don't. Maybe at 80 we don't need a tank. I don't know. We might need a tank. We might need a tank.
I probably should also be 80, but oh.
Yeah. Let's see how horribly we die. It's probably really bad. Do we want to head out or do you want to try it?
Let's try it.
May as well try. We're here now.
We're here now. I guess that's true. I am Alexander the Creator. You who would prove yourself worthy of your utopia will be judged. Oops, sorry. Did I still aggro? Sorry.
If you still aggro, that just means I'm not DPS enough.
Oh, jeez. Okay. I'm in DPS phase. Oh, jeez. The time of judgment is nigh. Oh, jeez. Hello. Exceeding the judgment protocol in 10 seconds. Oh, jeez. Close your eyes. Hey! Woo! You who would inherit the future, you have proven yourself worthy. What? Beautiful wings! I love him! The verdict of history is... Woo! Get 8 my faithful to the past with you, to free the ones from this prison of time. Smell you later! What the? Ignorant and upland are not welcome in Illuminati future! Uplanders meet their end times! What the? Oh, okay. We gotta stop this! Fire! Whee! Shoo! We stopped it! Yes! Hey, Alex, what's up? Hey, Alex! He's very confused that we left him all alone. Oh, where is he? Where is he? Oh, he's right here! Woo! We've got 2 Alexes! Woo! We have to fight 2 Alexanders at the same time!
Hey!
8 to the L to the EX and Gummy's gonna rise up, boom like thunder. 8 to the L to the EX and Gummy's gonna rise up, boom like thunder. 8 to the L to the EX and Gummy's gonna rise up, boom like thunder. 8 to the L to the EX and Gummy's gonna rise up, boom like thunder.
Nice, I got the Alexander Prime card.
Yeah! Yeah! Ha, ha!
Yeah! See ya, Alexander! Bye-bye! And here we get Toy Alexander, a special something for all good Illuminati gobs and girls.
I hope one of you don't have it.
I don't remember.
Well, try and eat it.
Well,
It'll
try
tell
and
you
eat
if
it.
you can't.
Yeah. Yeah. Because it's a unique
I
one.
have it. Yay!
Yay!
Everybody's got it.
That's fine, no worries. But everyone got Alexander.
Who needs a tank?
Who does, really? Who needs LB3s? I mean... You do not disappoint, old friend. Path to the control room is clear. Everyone, follow me! But yeah, if you're playing normally, that will just straight up kill you unless you tank limit break. So that's really cool. It's super cool when you do it. Anyway. The flow of ether to the core must be stopped. Pray lend us your strength once more, child. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. We have to turn off Alexander once and for all. It's still being used by Quick Think's All Thoughts?
When Quick Thinks winds back time, doings of Uplanders will be undone. History will be rewritten, and Illuminati will rule over New World Order.
No! If you think you can take Roundrox from us, you're welcome to try.
Foolish Uplanders, knowings of the Enigma Codex are not known to just one.
No! He's gonna make us go back in time again! What in the? Damn thing's responding to him!
Uplanders are slow-seeing. Quick Thinks never needed Gobby Girl from beginning!
What? When the final core is activated and Alexander fully awakens, its power will be such that it could entirely consume any who sought to control it. You were too craven to risk your own life until you had no choice. I love how it said question mark as if we couldn't just figure it out.
Treasure Hunter, but Treasure Hunter is too slow coming. Future has chosen!
You poor deluded fool. You never did work it out, did you? The future doesn't choose us. We choose the future. Welp! Cold-blooded murder. Good job, Mide. Now, child! Turn it off! You can do it, Roundrox! She did it! Yeah! Good job! Mm-hmm. So the knowledge of in the Enigma Codex allowed you to disable the core. Power stores are depleting rapidly. Without a steady supply of ether, it's only a matter of time before the whole thing grinds to a halt and fades away.
Roundrox is glad to see Treasure Hunter safe, but how is Treasure Hunter sneaky hiding from Illuminati?
I don't know. There was a great shaking, and I was thrown from my feet into some dark, cramped place. I must have lost consciousness because I don't remember anything until a few moments ago. Sounds to me like you had a nice nap in a rubbish chute. But what matters is that you're safe. And with that, I think we can declare this operation a success. Quick Things had a few tricks up his sleeve right to the end, eh? With Roundrox, we saw the Codex grant its knowledge to a child with a pure, innocent belief in its ideals. Seeing Quick Things do the same, it would seem that crazed obsession is a suitable substitute. Not that it availed him much in the end. I feel the presence of the horn beneath us, and the core have become as one, forming an instrument of unbridled destruction. If we do not stop the core now, it will soon grow beyond the ability of anyone to contain. It is of little wonder our foe is loath to reach out to it on his own hand.
Chief says that the advanced calculating device inside the Colossus, Alexander's brain, if you will, is still running on auxiliary power. See that device glowing red over there? There are ones just like it installed all over the place. In that sense, I suppose it's like the entire Colossus is one giant brain. If Alexander can put its full mind into something, why I bet it could conceive of things beyond our mortal comprehension.
What red are we talking about? I don't see red. What? Are we talking about this? What did he say? That device glowing red over there. I guess we're talking about these things. I don't know. Whatever. What's up? What's up, Biggs? Poor Mita, eh? Last truly believed that her beloved was alive somewhere inside that steel beast. Can't imagine how she's feeling now.
Roundrox is so happy that Mayday is safe. Roundrox has so many treasures to show Mayday back at Shortstop.
I truly remember nothing. It was as if I was floating in a vast, dark emptiness. And yet, I was not afraid. For it was as if a great presence surrounding me in every direction was watching over me. Its eyes gentle. Hey, Shanoa. Are you Shanoa or Schrodinger? Oak. Well, I guess we're out of here then. Goodbye, Alexander. Oh wait, yeah, that was it, yeah. And goodbye, Quick Thinks Alls talks. Let's get out of here. To it seem our work here is done. Let us take our leave. Cat. What are you talking about? What the? Oh, good minute! Damn it all! Didn't we kill the bastard?
Negative. Quick thinks better built own body, made stronger than ordinary. Gobby. Quick thinks is not unmade by simple flesh wound.
Better built? 7 L's? That's not a mask, it's his face! He's more Machina than Goblin! No!
Oh, Alexander, Lord of Steel and Whirly Cogs, outspread wings of time, let ignorant and unworthy feel divine judgment.
Quick thinks, I'm invincible! Sid, you're a loony. Thanks, Alteron.
Welcome.
No! We're going back in time! The Codex responds. He means to return to the past. Oh! What the?
This didn't work last time. Access denied? What means this?
This red glow. Alexander is refusing to obey his commands? But I thought anyone who could use the Enigma Codex could control him. What the? He's fighting back?
Alexander, junk brain machine, Quick Thinks is chosen one. Tongue flaps of Quick Thinks must be obeyed.
The Enigma Codex! And there he goes for real. It would seem Alexander has achieved what a simple flesh wound could not. Quick thinks his permanent deactivation? Quite how and why is less clear. If I didn't know any better, I'd say the machine had a mind of its own. But how? Shanoa? Look up. Huh? Diane? My love? Could it truly be you? It's responding to her voice. You were in there all this time, weren't you? Watching over me, keeping me safe.
Did it just blink twice? Bugger me, the machine's actually talking to her! Sorry, I was a wedge. So he still really was in the primal all this time! Chief, is that even possible?
A big stuffed mouthful of helium before
Of helium, and it just wore off halfway through. The core! Without the codex to bridle its power, it rages out of control. It drinks in ether like no primal I've ever known. We must stop it now, lest Eorzea be bled dry. Finally, I see. This is why you summoned me to this place, isn't it, my love? I thank you for guiding me here, Calosa. And Roundrox, know that I shall always treasure the time we shared. Farewell, my friends. Mide, wait! No, you can't! No, Mide must not go! The smile on her face as she jumps into the core. Oh, Roundrox! Her best friend. Ah, jeez. My friends, leave this place. Leave now. Fear not, Alexander will trouble you no longer. Well, if she's gonna say that, we gotta get out of here before we all die. Shanoa! Shanoa stayed behind. My love, what is this place? How best to put it? We stand inside a mathematical simulation, calculated and projected by the device at the heart of the Colossus. One might equally say it is the dream that Alexander dreams. Oh my gosh! Diane is Titus! That was the twist! What of our companions? Were they... Their fate was not mine to change, Mide. All that came to pass did so for a reason. History is as it should be, free of the paradoxes that spelled its undoing. From this place, unfettered by the mortal construct of time, Alexander looks out upon past, present, and future, seeing infinite possibilities. I see what it sees and feel what it feels. This perfect machine, born from yearnings for an ideal world. Oh, if you could see the works we have seen, a world in which the Illuminati rule history with an iron fist, every nation brought under their yoke. A world in which Alexander spread wide the wings of time and swept the lesser moon from the heavens, averting the calamity. Hey! Alexander fighting Bahamut! Final Fantasy 9 reference, maybe? I don't know. Alexander dreamed of all realities imaginable, of all realities mathematically computable, and in the end, it reached a single logical conclusion, that it would change nothing and erase itself from existence. That was an ideal world? Huh? But why? Alexander possesses the power to travel through time and space and reshape history for the better, but such power comes at a great cost. The sheer quantity of ether consumed in the process means that Alexander itself would, mayhap not immediately, but inevitably, bring ruin to this world. This perfect machine, the supreme manifestation of logic and science, deemed its own existence a threat. I think that's really cool because, like, a lot of times we have the machine that deems all, like, computes all possible endings, and every time it's like, humans are a threat, humans must be destroyed, but, like, this time it's the machine who realizes that it's gonna destroy everything by the end of the story. And so it chose to do nothing, to leave history untouched and the future in the hands of man with all of its imperfections. Such was Alexander's divine judgment. A time will come when the fate of this world is placed in the hands of one warrior. For reasons hidden to me, the future from that day forth remains shrouded in mystery, beyond even the Colossus's ability to calculate. And yet Alexander chose to believe in that woman, and the light within her. I met that woman, my love. I believe in her too. There was but a single time Alexander was spurred to action, not to change history, but to preserve it. The summoning of the Colossus and the events that followed had potentially disastrous consequences for our reality, its fabric strained to accommodate an infinite number of potential futures separated by nary a thread. Were the wings of time to fall into the hands of the Illuminati, the repercussions would be dire indeed. History would be rewritten over and over again, each time bleeding the land of more ether. And in the end, the Colossus would usher in another calamity. To prevent this tragedy, to preserve the circle of time as it had already been set in motion, Alexander set forth a humble servant to do his bidding. Shanoa! A clockwork curl, an eternal child, to gently nudge history back onto its proper path. So Shanoa was Alexander this whole time! And now, but one task remains. The horn! Having become one with the horn, its core is not well nigh indestructible. It would only regrow itself until it bled the world dry. And so we must heed Alexander's wish and steal it away, far from the reach of man.
Such a weird way to say that you haven't had sex in 3 years.
Shush.
Become one with the horn.
Hot. A closed pocket of space-time, a fraction of an instant that will repeat in perpetuity for all eternity. That is where the core must go, and us with it. Don't you see, my love? We are already there. In coming here, to you, I have closed to the circle of time. I'm all but certain of it. When I accepted the horn all those years ago, the man who gave it to me said that it had the power to grant any wish. And so as I took it in my hand, I prayed and prayed with every ounce of my will for the one true desire in my heart. To be with you. Yeah! To be with you. Forever. But lizards in love. And there they go. Well, what are we gonna do about Alexander? Look at this, Calosa. It's as if everything inside the barrier is frozen in time. I'll have to ask the chief what he makes of this. Roundrox is back in Idleshire with the chief. Everyone's safe and sound, except for Mita, that is. Poor lass always had a flair for the dramatic, but to think she'd throw herself into the core. It's odd, though. I could have sworn I heard her voice in there, saying the Colossus would trouble us no more, or something of the sort. And for what it's worth, it has been sleeping like a baby ever since we got out. And that's not the half of it. Take a closer look inside the barrier, Calosa. It's like time is standing still.
Nothing moves in it.
Buggered if I know what it all means, but I'd like to believe Mide and her love somehow sealed away the core for us. Softens a blow a bit, you know?
Yeah.
Math. I'm glad you're happy. I'm glad you're happy, Elvie. Still not sure how we managed it, but I'm just happy to be out of that god's forsaken place in one piece. Of course, it's a damn shame what happened to Mide. Hold on a moment, Calosa. She's what? Aye, Chief, leave it to us. Bloody hells, Calosa. Roundrox has gone missing. I've been worried sick about the poor lass ever since we got back. I mean, how would you feel if you saw your best friend throw herself into a running machine? I'll wager she's run off somewhere where the two of them used to frequent together. Wedge and I'll have a look around here. Why don't you search the collector's quarter? Come on, let's find her before she gets herself into any more trouble. Whoop. Search for Roundrox. This was where Mide liked to hang out. Here she is. Hey, Roundrox. You want to talk a bit?
Shh. Oh, it is Uplander. Why does Uplander come to this place? Roundrox is sorry for worrying Uplanders. Roundrox just wants to go to a quiet place and do some back thinking. Yeah. Running out of giant of whirlycogs, Roundrox feels something rattling in her pocket. So Roundrox reaches in and cannot believe what she finds. Rattling thing is glowstone. Roundrox's favorite is to treasure. But it is dark. Even with many tryings, glowstone does not glow for Roundrox. Not anymore.
There you are, child. We were worried sick about you. What's that, Calosa? Is aught amiss?
Looks like the Enigma Codex doesn't work for Roundrox anymore.
Lost her innocence.
The Codex no
Naivety.
longer responds to her touch? Intriguing, if not entirely surprising. Were I to guess, I would hazard it's because this experience has served to open her eyes.
Yep. She's growing up now.
The Enigma Codex was born from one man's all-consuming pursuit of perfection. Its knowledge sealed off from any who harbored even a sliver of doubt as to the merits of the ideals it espoused. Quick thinks, Mide in her youth, Roundrox, though their reasons might differ, arrogance, youthful idealism, childish innocence, none thought to question the words within, and so the Codex opened itself to them. But now Roundrox has seen with her own eyes what blind devotion to ideals can bring.
And she is not the naive child she was before.
Aye, it's well and good. It's all well and good to dream of building something perfect, but sooner or later you have to stop dreaming and start doing, hammering it together by your own hand, with your own blood, sweat, and tears. In doing so, you're forced to confront your own failings and deal with your frustration at the world's unfortunate habit of falling below expectations. Hells, there may come a time when you just want to tear the whole bloody thing apart and start again, but more often than not, you emerge from it all with something you can hold on to and carry with you into the future. And that will do a damn sight more for you than any starry-eyed ideal.
Roundrox understands. Roundrox will collect more and more junk, build city of great treasures with own hands.
Yeah.
And this will be the start. Roundrox has just one wish. Not glowing a glowstone is a piece of Mide's dream. Roundrox would give back to Mide.
A noble wish, child. Would that we could grant it. But I fear the steel giant, and all that lies within the barrier, is far beyond the reach of mortal hands. Frozen in a single moment until the end of time. That's a fate I'd not wish on anyone.
Mew! Shana! What?
it is. You have a real knack for turning up underfoot, don't you? I'm reminded of the apparent ease with which this little curl seemed to slip in and out of the Colossus. Were it not for the small matter of time having stopped in there, I'd send her in with Roundrox's glowstone without a moment's hesitation.
Mew mew!
To muse? Might that suggest a willingness to try?
Mew mew!
Mm-hmm. There she goes. Giving a stone to a cat in hopes of delivering it to two souls trapped in time. Now I think I've seen everything. Do you think those two will ever be free of that place? But mayhap one day, when the perfect future they sought to bring about becomes a reality. In that sense, one might even say their fate is in our hands.
Shh. Leave to Roundrox. Roundrox works hard. Builds sparkly shining future for me day.
Yeah. And as shall we, child. And with that, Calosa, we must take our leave. For all you have done to stave off yet another primal threat, you have our gratitude. I contacted Biggs and Wedge to let them know they can call off the search. Needless to say, they were relieved to hear that Roundrox is safe. There was also a matter they were looking to discuss with you. They said they'd be waiting for you at the short stop.
Sounds like a plan. It's really close.
If you will be returning to the short stop, I would ask a small favor of you as well. Pray deliver this volume to Backrix and tell him I believe it is that which he seeks. Till next we meet, Calosa.
Thank you.
See ya.
Have a good one, Sid.
Goodbye, Roundrox. Alright. Let's finish this off of endings and of beginnings.
Roundrox is sorry for making troubles. Roundrox will be good, Gobby. Play here with Biddy Bobs. Here we are then at the end of yet another harrowing journey, and still with all of our important bits to boot. Wait, my favorite wrench! Oh dear, I hope it isn't lost in time and space somewhere. Oh, Wedge, I'm so sorry.
Thank goodness Roundrox is safe. With all the Illuminati stragglers running about, I feared the worst. The girl could at least have the courtesy to tell someone before she goes wandering off like that.
Hey, Backrix. Now Roundrox is safe at shortstop, and Backrix is easy breathing. Uplanders have thanks of Backrix. Uplanders bring present for Backrix?
Judging from the wear and tear of this parchment, this elegantly penned document entrusted to you by Y'shtola appears to be quite ancient.
Here you are. This is Charlian Legend Book from Y'shtola. Backrix has waited for Legend Book for a long time. Backrix has been reading about many things, about Enigma Codex and blue-haired Uplander that writes it. Maybe these knowings will save Gobbyflock from giant whirlycogs, thinks Backrix. Now, giant of whirlycog sleeps and Gobbyflock is safe. But still, Backrix would fill big case with knowings, fill pages of Watcher Book with data. Let Backrix see. Yes, it is just as Backrix... Are Backrix's eyes playing tricks on him?
Are you feeling alright there? You look like you've seen a ghost.
Page tells fairy legend of Hotgo tribe, uplanders of blue hair. Many years ago in old times, 2 children, boy and girl, outstep from belly of great steel giants. 2 children grow to man and woman, becoming father and mother of great people of Hotgo.
What?
Names of 2 are Diane and Mide. Look at handwriting. Even faces are same looking.
Are you...
Ye gods, that's our Mide and Diane. Why, that means that one day they'll be freed from their fate and reborn far in the past.
So after searching for near an eternity, they finally found the perfect world they were searching for? It may just be a fairy tale, but I, for one, would like to believe it. So does Y'shtola.
And fairy legend goes on. 2 children step out of steel giant holding small stone. Stone is dark when sitting on ground, but holds stone in hand and shiny lights. Glowstone of Roundrox! You did it! Let me see if I get this straight. The codex fragment you gave to that curl a few moments ago now features in a legend from ages past. That can't be possible, can it?
At this point, I'm about ready to bleed in anything. But that reminds me, there was something I wanted to ask you, Calosa. Remember when we went into the core and almost got our arses fried by that colossus inside a colossus? Well, I felt the strangest sensation then, a feeling that chilled me to the bone, as if something terrible had happened that I couldn't for the life of me remember.
What? I felt it too. So tell us, did you see anything when you were going in and out of time? Did you have any idea what happened to us while Quick Thinks was spinning the hands of the clock?
I don't.
Alright, see ya, LV. Thanks for coming. I'm afraid I don't.
I honestly don't remember.
You don't know? Well, excuse me if that doesn't exactly put my heart at ease. Would have killed you to say, but of course, I saw plenty of alternate realities, Wedge, and I could say without a sliver of a doubt that none of them, you and Biggs blasted to smithereens.
I'm saying, Wedge, it's gonna happen. I'm sorry. That's just time. Every Biggs and Wedge in all timelines and realities explode to smithereens, except the 8th one, where they run off together and probably instantly get obliterated by Ultimacia. I'm just saying, I'm probably gonna die. It just happens.
Makes me wish that I had chosen that option when I played that.
Wedge, I know we were both thinking the worst, but you don't have to go and bleed and say it. Look, as far as I'm concerned, what Calosa doesn't know can't hurt us. So why don't we just forget we ever asked? Anyway, it seemed this long and thoroughly mind-boggling battle of ours has finally come to an end. Of course, there's still plenty of work to be done, but now that Quick Thinks is out of the picture, I've got high hopes that Roundrox and her friends will one day build their shining kingdom of rubbish and refuse.
Speaking of work, we'd better get back to it before the chief catches us chattering. Always a pleasure, Calosa. Till next time. And that means someday we might be able to meet those people. And there's Shanoa. You have completed the quest, Alexander. If not for Uplander, Roundrox would still be stuck in belly of Whirlycog Giant. Uplander has Roundrox's thanks. Roundrox is sad Mide is gone, but also happy for Mide. Roundrox Roundrox knows that Mide is in good place. Roundrox must fill Braincase with many knowings about junk and treasures, Whirlycogs and Bitty Bobs. Roundrox will build great kingdom of treasures. Uplander can come live anytime. And that is the end. And with that is time for... Oh, I just have regular curl. I have regular curl kitten. I don't think I ever got Shanoa. I think she...
What about Toy Alexander?
Oh yeah, Toy Alexander. I was thinking, but there is a Shanoa pet that
There
you can
is.
get.
It's in the
Savage,
Gold Sorcerer, I think.
Oh yeah, it is. It's the black curl kitten. You're right. Why is he there? No one knows. But here he is! At first dismissed as a quaint oddity, it has recently been discovered that the Illuminati use this fully functional replica of the primal Alexander to educate young goblins in the fields of metallurgy and engineering. From what I understand, this Alexander was active for no more than a few seconds. And there we go. Yep. Yay! And that, my friends, is the end of Alexander. Goodbye, Mide. Goodbye, dying. Because that's what he does, is always go about dying. I'm funny. Anyway, next time we are going to do the Warring Triad. Sealed deep within a research facility on Azis Law are 3 icons, beings fearsome power that have slumbered there since the fall of Allah. When one icon, Sephiroth, the Fiend, threatens to stir, the Warrior of Light sets off at the behest of the enigmatic Unulkalai to face it in an epic struggle. Dun dun dun! We'll try that out next time! Thanks for coming, Aonica.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah. Hope you guys are going to be around for the next time. It's going to be fun. Alright. Thanks, Aqua. Thanks for coming. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to have lots of fun next time. Everyone else, bye-bye.